been a while, I figured we would do a what's my tack thing. I don't know the title of the video. I do want to get back to filming. It's kind of hard. I work a full-time job and I take care of a house, and it's not my house, but take care of a house, and because my dad works nights, so I take care of my uncle and my nephew and all that. We're gonna do a tack tour. Here's my pony. If you do not know who he is, sorry if it was out of focus, because I just realized it was out of focus. Here's my pony. His name is Sambuca. He is asleep because we just did some ring work, and he's over my crap. That pole was straight. He knocked it playing around, but you know, he was getting over my crap. So we're gonna start with my beloved bridle. This is my English bridle. It is a Rambo Micklem multi-purpose in black. This has the lunging canvas in, the bit clips to help hold this up off the bars. He has this beautiful, I think it's called iodized or multi-chrome bit. It's an egg butt with a lodging snaffle. This bridle has really helped a lot. I honestly used to ride him in a Kimberwick if I rode him in a bit, because he wouldn't listen to anything. I can ride him in this or even just a regular snaffle, and he's fine. I just realized that's not in the keeper. There we go. It's made to fit his skull and his nerves instead of his head. It was a little bit pricey, but I really do love this bridle. I liked it since they originally came out with it, but I couldn't afford to buy one. He's asleep. Look at him. Look how precious he is. He is going to be 21 April 1st. What an old man. It came with the reins. It came with a bitless attachment too. He's not super fond of that bitless attachment. I live in America, so we don't get the one. I'm not doing anything. No, put your head up. He thinks I'm going to lead him somewhere. He thinks we're going to go over and get back on him. It doesn't, Maryland or United States doesn't come with the one that comes up here and goes under the chin. I feel like he would respond better to that one, but if he responds to a snaffle bit, I'm happy with the snaffle bit. I would prefer to ride bitless though. I don't really like riding in harsher bits. Now, we have our rubber reins, which it came with, which I prefer these over braided reins. I just feel like with how, he doesn't look like it, but he does have a very long neck. They really help with having a long neck horse, at least for me. This is actually a martingale attachment. We do a lot of trail riding, and this is my, oh crap, my horse yanked his head down to get a drink real hard when I wasn't paying attention, or tried to eat and yanked my reins out of my hand. Oh, they can't go anywhere. And it's literally just a leather martingale attachment. That's it. This is a purple Tough Rider saddle pad. I buy cheap saddle pads because I like having all of the colors. My saddle is a Wind Tech, all-purpose, interchangeable. Let me put that in the keeper. I have children length stirrups because I'm so little. These are children length or super short adult or whatever, but either way, they're almost on the last hole and they don't fit. But when the kids that ride him, it works out great because I can put him low enough for kids. My half pad needs to be replaced. It is very old and it doesn't fit this saddle perfectly. But it'll work until I get a new one, which will probably be the next thing I buy. It is an XL half pad. I got it on Black Friday for like $20 new, so it's really not, it's not that big of a deal to replace it. This is a Wind Tech 17-inch all-purpose. I love this saddle. It's the softest saddle I've ever sat in, and I've sat in some pretty expensive saddles. And it's synthetic, so it can get wet, like it's spitting rain right now. It's not that big of a deal. My leathers are I think the only real leather I have on him is this and his bridle. It's the Tack 250. I don't know if that means anything to you. I love that I can change my blocks and move them where I want them. It's probably my favorite thing so far about this saddle. We mostly trail ride. And come to the other side, so I can show you it from the other side. My stirrup leathers are collegiate, I believe. Yeah, collegiate. I don't know if you can see it. Got them off Amazon. They were just the cheapest black leathers they had that came in my size. I would prefer to get some that are just a tad, hold on, it's focusing, a tad bit longer due to I have friends that are taller than me that sometimes ride my pony. He's not a pony, he's a horse, but he's a pony to me. Sorry I'm saying a lot, guys. I don't know why. This is a Ovation girth. I accidentally bought the wrong size. I stopped myself there. I was going to again. I got a 48 or 120 centimeters, but with the girth extender it fits. And I could probably get it to the first hole in here. But dang it, me and these I didn't want to force it up that way. But while we're here, let me give you a tour of my pony. He is a 21-year-old registered Pintalusa. He has Selle Francais is his main DNA test, then Thoroughbred, then Quarter Horse. You look at him and you can tell that he's definitely got some Thoroughbred in him. Not so much warm blood, but when he's in shape, right now he's a little bit chunky, he looks like a Thoroughbred. But he's 21 years old. He's allowed to be out of shape. We're going to show you his missing tooth. Say we're missing a tooth. Isn't that so cute? He's had surgery done on this eye to remove cancer, so he's missing his third eyelid on this eye. He's like going to sleep, so it's hard to see. He also doesn't like when you go to touch his eyes because I have to put medicine in him all the time. Can you just open your eye just a little bit? He said, no, Mom, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone. But here's this eye. He also gets chapped on these eyes because he's pink-skinned. He has a little bit of uveitis, hence why he has the runny eyes, and that's why he gets medicine in him all the time. But he had skin cancer on his third eyelid in this eye. They removed it on Halloween, and it looked like it was a Halloween costume because he had crying blood, and somebody came in because I did it here at the facilities and thought it was a Halloween costume. Nope, not a Halloween costume. He had surgery. He has 3 stockings. He has this one that comes up into like a crescent moon shape, and then it goes down to about there, and it goes all the way down to his foot. Oh, sorry, that was my finger. This one is the second shortest one. It looks more like a sock, well, not a sock, but not really super high like a stocking. But if you look, he's a little dirty, sorry. It goes up underneath his belly. It's all attached. It's hard to see with his winter coat, but this is a white triangle here. His entire belly is white. Well, not his entire belly, but you get the point. Then he has this big white patch here. And then here's his more of a sock than a stocking one. That's why I said he has 3 stockings. He's a little bald on this back leg. And he's a little bleached. But where all that brown is, like all of this, is normally black. And then you can't really tell, but up in here it's black as well. If I push it back, you can kind of see it a little more. And then this is he's bald on this leg too. He got into some really, really deep mud, and overnight it dried, and basically it was so ingrained into his hair, it gave him a fungal infection and his leg rain rot, and it basically, he went bald. It's growing in now. But another white sock going up. And then you can see the blackness here too. Like you can see how it goes dark to like a tan. This one goes up on the inside of his leg. I can show you better from the back. And then he has a little bit of black hair in his tail. And see this dot right here? It's hard to tell, but that dot is a black dot because it's right in the middle of his back, which he's like relaxed right now, so it doesn't look like it's in the middle of his back, but it's right in the middle of his back. Because if you follow that, and if you follow that where a dun stripe would be, all of the dots that fall on that line are black. So believe it or not, he is secretly a dun. I know it's hard to tell. You can kind of tell by his ears too that he has like a dun or a buckskin color. He's a little dirty because he hasn't really gotten a bath. He's definitely prettier when he's been bathed up and he's nice and gold in color. And then he has, I roached his mane once, but this is the natural length of his mane. It doesn't get any longer than this. I've had him for 12 years, only roached his mane one time, and that was after I had him for like 11, so, and I just did it because I was like, oh, maybe it'll grow back longer. It did not. That's basically it. I mean, I can take his saddle off if you guys can hold on one second. I don't know if I flipped you guys upside down or not. He's tired. Here he is without a saddle. I'm sorry if you guys are upside down. You can see the white better now on his side. He's very tired. I worked him very hard. We did not really work at all. If anything, I did more work because I rode stirrupless. And then you can see the white on this side. But I'm going to pause you again while I go put his saddle up on the fence. And I'm going to show you what his bit looks like outside of his mouth. Alright. He's very tired. Buka, you weren't even eating. How did you get stuff in your bit already? Okay, here's his bit. He must have had hay in his mouth because he did not eat with his bit in his mouth and there's like crud in it. So, yay. He always finds a way. But it is very pretty. I think I got it for $40. Sorry, I keep putting my finger in the shot. I know you can't really see this part inside of his mouth, but it is a very pretty bit. I wish this was a roller instead, because most of the horses I ride prefer rollers. But that's okay. I have another snaffle I use on most of the other horses I ride. I do have to clean this bit. Brand new. And he got crud in it. What a little turd. We love him though. So, it is very pretty. I'm like watching it in the camera and I'm looking at the colors like shift and change. And I really, really, really like it. I think it's, besides my bridle, one of the most I can't think of the right word. Basically unregrettable things I've bought. Okay, this is it. A lady, I train her horses here, so I have to go work with her horse. Enjoy your day. I hope you enjoyed seeing my pony and my tack. And follow me on Instagram if you want to see more pictures of him, basically, at Autumn's Day. Have a nice day. Bye.